And I'm back. It's a Jerry G Sports Minute, parentheses, minutes. Because this may go longer than 1 minute, dog. Quien sabe? We'll see. We'll see how we go. We'll play by ear, big dog. But it is, today's Tuesday, October 21st, about midday. And today's, first of all, is Lakers opening day. Welcome back, Lakers. Luka, the keys to the city, to the organization, to my heart is yours, compita. Take it away. Skinny Luka is here, leading the Lakers 25-26 NBA season. And I'm excited, bro. I'm super excited. Yes, there's still LeBron James on the roster somewhere back there in the back in the medical tent. He's with us. He's still a Laker. I'm still going to back up LeBron James as long as he's wearing the purple and gold. He is injured for, it's going to be a couple of months, I believe, bro. I don't think he'll be back till like December. So let's take advantage of what we have here with Luka and the rest of the team around him. I don't have a lot of big expectations, to be honest with you, with the Lakers this year, dog, but I do expect them to be in the playoffs. Championship dreams and goals, I'm going to give it another year or two. I think next year, I'm going to start expecting a little bit more, a lot more, to be honest with you, because this year will set up what's to come in the Luka era. Luka's in his prime right now. Okay, Luka's in his prime. But let's not no nos confiemos. Let's not get too confident in the time that he's in his prime right now. This is when we're supposed to attack. This is when we're supposed to attack, ladies and gentlemen, during his prime, not towards the end of his prime. We got to build around him and build around him sooner than later. I get it. We have the big ass goat in the room, but it's the writing's on the wall, bro. And we have to move forward. We have to move with Luka. LeBron's going to give us what he can. I think he's still a professional. Obviously, he still cares about statistics. He cares about winning. He cares about looking good, bro. So he's going to give us his effort. And he's going to show up every game he can. He's going to show up. He is injured right now. I believe he really is injured. Sciaticas, you don't fuck around with that, bro. Those are nerve damages, bro. So I'm sure it's something serious, dude. Once he gets back, though, we'll see how that goes. I mean, we saw them play together last year. It went well. And I don't see why it shouldn't go well this year, dog, and during the rest of the season. So there's a lot to be excited about with the Lakers, bro. I mean, we lost Finney Smith, who I think was a key part. But he wanted too much money, and I'm okay with him letting him walk. Our defense is going to be a little sus. Austin Reeves is an amazing player, but lacks defense. Same with Luka. Amazing player, but lacks defense. So we're going to have to get some real contributors from like Ayton, who we'll see what he has. Ayton on paper looks like an amazing pickup, but he has to show it, dog. Until he shows it, it's really hard to tell what he really has. Everybody else, bro, I mean, Vanderbilt. Dude, I just learned that Vanderbilt is only like 26 years old, dog. I thought he was a lot older than that. He seems to be healthy and ready to go, and our best defensive player. Ryu, who I'm a big fan of, Ryu comes and goes sometimes, right? He's not always doesn't always show up. So we'll see what he gives us. If he takes a step up, man, it'll be great for us, dude. So we'll see, man. There's a lot of excitement to be going around here, dude. I'm a Laker till I die, Laker for life. And yeah, bro, as long as we get into not the playing game, but if we get to the actual playoffs, 6 seed and up, we can make some real damage out there, dude. All right. But that's the Lakers, and I'll talk more about them as the season goes on. Today is just opening day. Not much to see, not much to talk about. What there is to talk about is our boys in blue. They're back in the World Series. Can you believe we live in an era, in a life? We live in a world right now where Dodgers are constantly, consistently, not only winning, but going all the way to the World Series, dog. One thing is to win. We won a lot in the 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We won. We had positive seasons. But we didn't win. We choked. We got our asses bounced, cheated on. We lost often. It hurt. We went through all those years of false promises. So enjoy this, ladies and gentlemen. The 2020s is the Dodgers' decade. Obviously, without a doubt. Let's enjoy it because this doesn't last forever. Okay, the Dodgers were the teams of the 80s and 90s nada, valió verga. Early 2000s we flirted. 2010s we stepped our games up but came up short. 20s we are back, fool. We are back on top of the baseball world. Everything has come together for us, dude. Let's not take this lightly. We cannot take the Toronto Blue Jays. Congratulations to them lightly. Let's not forget, they have a cheating ass Astro on that fucking team by the name of George Springer, who just happened to be the hero of last night's Game 7. Fuck him. Astro, he's a 2017 Astro. He gets a slight pass because he was the first to leave that organization, was not happy with that organization, and wanted to like dust off that smell as quickly as possible. He did not want to re-sign with the Astros when his time came to be. So I just do give him a slight pass, but he was still a big part of that team. And he also cheated. So it's hard. Other than George Springer, bro, I do like the Toronto Blue Jays a lot, bro. Vladdy Guerrero, dog. I'm a huge fan of his dad, bro. I was a huge Vladdy Guerrero fan with the Angels, with the Expos, dog. Loved him. I love watching him play. His son is also amazing. And is Bichette still with them? I haven't seen Bichette. I believe he's still with them. He might be injured. I haven't seen him play. I didn't see much of that series, but I didn't hear his name much. They got Piche El Bieber. Don't call me Justin. Sean Bieber. They've got some good players. I love their uniforms. I love their hats. They got the best hat in baseball, I think. I like those powder blue unis, dog. They look sexy as shit in those. Love the Blue Jays. Love what they do. I love Toronto. I've never been to Toronto, dog, but I've always heard great things. I hear Toronto is like the New York of Canada. They're clean. Dog, I give props to Toronto, fool. I do. But they had George Springer, fool. That kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth, fool. So I'm excited to this world. I wanted Seattle, to be honest with you. I won't be dead ass with you guys. I was rooting for Seattle. I wanted the Dodgers to go take a little short flight up north, little 2-3 hour flight, back and forth. Now they got to drive across country, 6-7 hours to Toronto. They got to go through customs, which is always very annoying, especially in Canada. Se pasan de verga. So all the little things that, and obviously there's no way I would ever go to Toronto World Series in Toronto, but maybe there's a shot that we could have gone to Seattle, maybe. So I really wanted Seattle. I wanted the big dumper. I wanted to see him in a big spotlight. I wanted to see Julio Rodriguez, who's an awesome, amazing player. I wanted to see the Mariners in the league. I wanted to see them in the World Series. And they had never been there. The Mariners have never, ever been to the World Series. That would have been dope. Just a great story in itself. Dodgers Mariners would have been awesome. Fool. West Coast team. Dog. I was rooting for the Mariners. Pa que te miento. But I'll take the Toronto. I think it'll be a better series with Toronto. I think Toronto is a better overall team. There have been more consistent winners throughout these last few years. They've been in the playoffs often. I like that Toronto goes up against the Yankees and the Red Sox in their division, and they came up on top. I like that, you know. So there's a lot to like from both sides, bro. It's gonna be a fun series. Dodgers should win, should handle. Ni que se diga, wey. We are heavy favorites. If everything goes right as planned, Dodgers should take this in 5-6 games. Tops. All right? Tops. We will be in, Seattle. We're going to be in Seattle November 1st. Damn it. That's another reason I want Seattle to be there in the World Series. Just to feel the Seattle vibe in the World Series. But yeah, obviously we're stacked. We're well rested. Maybe over rested. That might be one of our little concerns there. A little over rested. Make sure you guys lose Conforto's passport. Don't let that motherfucker leave the country. Do not put that fool in the plane to Toronto. Should not be on the roster. I heard that fool's like, I'm motivated now. Being left off the playoff roster has motivated me. Really, fool? That motivated you? That? Not the fucking 1-year contract to play for the Dodgers, starting left field to one of the greatest organizations ever? That didn't motivate you? Fuck you, dog. Hell no, bro. I'm over that fool, dog. I'm done. Done. I hope he don't make the roster, fool. Peachy Tanner Scott, apparently he has some kind of injury, that a phantom one we don't know about. Dealing with some issues at home as well, maybe. I mean, I don't know what's going on with this dude, man. I won't be so mad if he makes the roster just because I think he's a good arm to have, but goddamn, bro, step it up, fool. Trident, bro. I guess, man. I guess Trident. Look, man, he's been a proven postseason pitcher before. He stepped up for us last year, dog. He's been fucking bad this year, though, bro. So it's hard, dude. It's hard to see where we want Trident to be. He will make the roster, I think, bro. But hopefully we don't have to use him. Hopefully we don't have to use any of our bullpen and our starters do what the starters been doing. Start off game one with Blake Snell. Great move. And just take it from there, bro. Yamamoto. Everybody else, man. So just so happy with what I'm seeing. It's hard to. I'm trying to find things to complain about, but I can't. I'm very grateful, very thankful that the Dodgers are back in the World Series. Going for a back-to-back championship is a very, very difficult thing to do. Rarely gets done. It's been over 25 years since the team accomplished that. It's a big deal for us. I don't think Dodgers have ever won a back-to-back championship in the past ever. So that's another big deal, accomplishment. Yeah, bro, just let's not take this lightly, man. It's right there for our taking. Let's win this shit quicker, sooner than later. If it's a sweep, that would be even better. I'm down. I don't give a shit. At this point, I just want the chip, bro. Just get it, bro. Sooner than later, just get it. It's gonna be interesting, bro. Can't wait till Friday, August 24th. By the way, I will have a show in Covina Laugh Factory on October 21st, 24th, October 24th. Game 1, Dodgers. I'm going to have a show at Covina Laugh Factory. Get your tickets. The game 1's at 5 p.m., bro. So you can make both. Watch the Dodger game. First show's at 7:30. Second show's at 9:45. Come celebrate a Dodger victory with me, or come cry your sorrows with me after game 1 loss. Come kick it. Come kick it with me, telling you, all right? There's a sale going on right now, too. I think 2 for 1 right now, bro, for the last week before we start. 2 for 1 tickets for my Covina Laugh Factory show. Make sure you get them, all right? Cool. I appreciate you guys leaving comments, too, dog. I'm going to read those as well before we finish up here. And let's do my football picks. If you look behind me, you see the scoreboard. And that scoreboard says 50 and 56. I've gotten 50 correct, 56 wrong. It's going downhill pretty quickly, bro. It's snowballing. It's bad, bro. I went 6-9 again. Something about me, 6-9. There's a strong connection there. Pero I haven't been doing really well at my picks, dog. I have been doing really well at my fantasy football, though. I'm in first place in like 3 of my 5 leagues. And I'm doing really bad in one of them. I'm 1-5 or 1-6 in one of them. But even that one, bro, like I always barely lose, dog. I've been every one of those 6 losses, I've been like by less than 5 points, dog. So it's been a very frustrating 1-6 there. But other than that, I'm 5-1, and so forth and so on. 4-2, first place, second place. So I'm doing really well. As far as the picks are concerned, not so well. I'm sorry if I'm costing you money. I'm sorry. I apologize if I'm causing you stress in your everyday life and marriage by taking my picks. I apologize for that. I apologize if I'm close to leaving you homeless. I apologize for that. But please continue to follow my picks because we will get hot here sooner or later. Look, man, I put a lot of thought into these picks. I do. Simple logic, common sense. Maybe a little bit too much common sense is what the problem is here. Because at the end of the day, it's still gambling. I give him a chance. But every time I make these picks, and I make them before we start here, I got my week 8 picks right here. Summer is winding down. Gracias a Dios, bro. Back to school is here. The kids are going away. Gracias. Take them all, por favor. Let's celebrate with an edible arrangement. That's right. Edible arrangement in East LA is back, bro. Use promo code Jerry25 and receive up to 25% off your total order and or free delivery.
Becca? Hey. Coffee?
Feel like you've been catfished? There's an edible for that. Get all kinds of deliciousness delivered right when you need it at edible.com.
I feel really strongly about these picks. I do. I feel real strong about these week 8 picks, dog. Very confident about every one of them because by now, week 8, we're going into pretty much halfway of the season. By now, we have a good understanding about what teams are good, what teams are bad, who's good at covering, who's not, what injuries are taking effect, what bad coaching is taking effect. Looking at you, Pete Carroll. So we have a really good understanding of what the season is like now. So for these next few weeks, weeks 8, 9, 10, you should be better at your picks, bro, including me. I should be better, bro. We should have a better idea of what we're doing here. All right? A little bit of what we learned in week 7. Fuck. Pete Carroll. Yeah, we got embarrassed, bro. 31-0 by the Kansas City Chiefs. We got embarrassed. I took the Raiders full at plus 11.5. It's a divisional game, rivalry game. The Raiders always play the Kansas City Chiefs tough. Always, no matter what our record is, no matter how bad we are, we always play the Chiefs tough, close. It's like that old Mega Mind saying, they win some, we almost win some. Right? Even when we don't win, which we rarely do, we keep it close. Except last week, and we got truly embarrassed. A lot to take fault. A lot the blame pie. Most of it goes to Pete Carroll. It has to go to coaching, dude. Just not having prepared your team prepared. It's embarrassing, dog. It's really, really embarrassing. It's really ugly what we're seeing here. And I think just it's Pete Carroll's done, fool. Like Bill Belichick is done. Pete Carroll's also done, fool. The age has finally caught up to these guys. The game has surpassed them. It's moving too fast for them. They don't. I felt he picked a really good squad team, good coaching staff around him. That also has not been working out, unfortunately, and that's also kind of disappointing right there, because even if Pete Carroll is not the same Pete Carroll, I thought the coaching staff under him would be strong enough to cover those holes, but that hasn't been the case. Geno Smith is not it. I knew that. I didn't want to say it out loud. I didn't want to be a negative Annie. I knew he wasn't the guy, fool, but I just said, fuck it, dude. It's better than we had last year. Better than Minshew. So O'Connell, whatever. I thought it's better than that. So which is why I was okay with Geno Smith. Not all of it is really, 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 really bad. Really bad. Really bad, bro. Other than that, bro, the Colts, we also learned is that the Colts are real. The Indianapolis Colts are here to stay. Danny Dimes is here to stay. He's now Mr. Indiana Jones. Give props, man. The whole team is good. The defense is amazing. Receivers, running game, quarterback game, bro. Everything's going really well for them, bro. So the Colts are real. Start taking them a little bit more serious and start putting some money on the Colts, dog. Even though I did it last week, but I will this week. I think they're off this week, as a matter of fact. Yeah, they're off this week. I don't see them here. They're off. All right. So that's that. Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on because ya me estoy evitando, güey. I am down a lot. I am down a lot, fool, which is pretty much why I'm hurting, because I paid my gardener $130 this week and it hurt because that could have been a whole teaser right there that I could have put money on instead. But whatever. Let's go with week 8. Move on. Minnesota at Chargers. Chargers lost this last week. They lost pretty convincingly. But I still like the Chargers. I don't know why I'm a sucker for this fucking team, bro. I like the Chargers at home -3. Minnesota, as much as I like Jordan, as long as I like Addison and JJ, Justin Jefferson, I don't like the quarterback play. I don't believe in Minnesota. I'm just not a believer in them. So I'm taking the Chargers -3 at home. Thursday night football. Should be a good game. Jets at Bengals. Flacco is back. Flacco's doing really well. He's a good fit for the Bengals. Chase, Higgins doing their thing. Bengals are -6.5. The Jets are not going to beat the Bengals, guys. The Bengals are going to blow them away. Take the Bengals -6.5. 49ers at Texans. Texans are -1. Man, I just saw the Texans play last night in Monday Night Football, bro. Ugh. I don't like anything about the Texans. Anything, dog. And Nico Collins got hurt again. I'm done. 49ers +1 all day. Bears at Baltimore. Baltimore -6.5. Lamar Jackson is back. Is playing this week. Take the Baltimore Ravens. They are in a desperate situation. A must win for the Baltimore Ravens. They will cover at home -6.5. Miami at Atlanta. Atlanta -7.5. Now, Miami is also horrible. Their coach will be fired sooner than later. He's on the clock. That seat is burning. But with all that said, I am going to take Miami +7.5. I am. Because I don't trust Atlanta. I just don't. I don't trust Atlanta to cover. They're also Jekyll and Hyde. They show up one week, then they don't show up another week. They show up one week, they don't show up another week. I don't trust them. I don't trust them to cover 7 points. So I will take Miami, another desperate team. Even though they've checked out, they do still have pride, I hope. And I'll at least cover 7 points. Bills at Panthers. This is another tough one. Panthers are +7.5. They are receiving 7.5 points at home. I told you last week that I am a sucker for home underdogs. Anytime you give a home team points, I'm a sucker for that. And once again, I'm going to fall for this, on this rule. Bills, of course, are good. I'm coming off a bye. But they haven't been playing great football all season. So Panthers actually play really, really well at home. So I'm going to take the Panthers. This is a long shot for me, dog, but I'm going to take the Panthers +7.5. Giants at Eagles -7. Man, Giants lost a heartbreaker last week, bro. They self-combusted. And I don't see them, picking themselves up this early, this quickly. I think the Eagles will step on the gas. They'll go full throttle on their divisional rival. And they're going to blow the Giants away. Take the Eagles -7. Browns at Patriots. Patriots -7. I just don't trust the Patriots covering 7 points as good as they're looking recently. Browns, again, they're dogs, bro. Browns are dogs. They lose a lot, but they're in every game. Their defense keeps them in every game. That's why I think they'll cover. Maybe even win and beat the Patriots. Take the Browns +7. Bucks at Saints. Saints +4.5. I don't like the Saints. Bucks are coming off an ugly loss. I think they're going to obviously pick themselves up and redeem themselves this week and blow away the New Orleans Saints. Take the Bucks -4.5. Titans at Colts. Oh, yeah, they are playing. Colts -14. Take the Colts -14. Titans are horrible. Horrible. Titans are horrible, fool. They are going to be the worst team in the league. So please take the Colts to blow them away by 20. Fucking 30-10, fool. Take the Colts. Cowboys at Broncos -3. Broncos también have been Jekyll and Hyde, bro. Bo Nix, man, doesn't always show up, fool. And when he shows up, it's a little too late sometimes. Cowboys offense is the best in the NFL. Who would have thought? They are the best offense in the NFL. Damn, and I don't have any Cowboys in any of my fantasy football league teams, dog. So trust me, dog. That one is. I hate to say it, but the Cowboys are the best offensive team right now. So just take the Cowboys. I think they'll beat the Broncos plus the points. They're going to have +3. Take the Cowboys. Packers at Steelers. Steelers +3. This is the Aaron Rodgers redemption revenge game. I believe they played. I think Aaron Rodgers already played the Packers last year, but he's on a much better coach team. So I think this is a better situation for Rodgers to get his revenge. Take the Steelers +3. I think they're going to upset the Packers just because Aaron Rodgers will refuse to lose to this team. Last game, Commanders at Chiefs. Chiefs -10. The Chiefs are back. The Chiefs are back and hitting all cylinders. They're healthy. They're unsuspended. They're back. Chiefs -10. Commanders, man. Oh, Jaden Daniels is hurt again. Commanders, oh God, Jesus Christ. They're back to being the Commanders, dog. Their Cinderella season of last year is nowhere here near. They're back to being pumpkins in October. Take the Chiefs -10. They're gonna cover that and then some. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Don't all these picks of mine make sense? I'm telling you, it's common sense, dude. Common sense at the end of the day, bro. Simple logic used. Now it's a matter of them hitting and us making some money and getting our rent back. All right? Because I'm trying to make some money for these damn Dodger tickets, fool. Dodgers are back in the World Series. They're going to be playing Game 3 on Monday night in LA. And I want to go to at least a game or so, bro. Si Dios quiere. Si Dios quiere. But yeah, it's exciting times in Los Angeles. The best season of sports is now. October starts right now with football, NBA, and World Series Dodgers. ¿Qué más quieres, compita? ¿Qué más quieres? Yeah. All right, let's read a couple of comments here before we head out. Let me see here. We're here. I appreciate you guys leaving the comments. Toda madre, güey. Gracias, güey. Here we go. I think it's this one right here. No, it's not. Yeah, it is this one, right? Yeah, it is this one. All right, here we go. Make sure you subscribe, share, let motherfuckers know. All right, here we go. Compita, you forgot to turn on the mic. Great segments, compa, all love. I thought I heard the freaking podcast myself. It sounded good. You need a Price Pick sponsor, my boy. I want to. Si Dios quiere. Friday 7077. Orale, glad you're embracing the hat look. I look good with that hat, huh, fool? I'm trying, dog. Great podcast, Jerry. Dodgers for the sweep. Well, he was doing that. He was talking about the Brewers at the time. Dodgers did sweep the pinches Brewers. Rocket Brewers, right? No, way. Pobrecitos, way. Pobrecitos. Fool, put respect on Mookie name, son. He's everywhere. Okay. I don't know what that's from. Compita Jerry, where do you watch the games? Can you do a watch party on YouTube? You know what? That's something we've talked about. La neta, way. When I'm watching these games, fool, I'm not even saying much, dog. I'm like zoned in. I'm not even talking much, bro. Like, I'm watching pitch by pitch by pitch, situation by situation. I usually watch it with my kids. In my calzones, way. Just fucking at home, bro. But it's not the worst idea either. I think one day, I don't know about this series. This will be a good time to do it, honestly. I don't know. We'll see. I get a little racist and racial, too, when I'm watching games, dog. I start saying things I maybe shouldn't be saying. Also, it's a tough one, big dog. I'm going to have to censor myself a little bit, dog. So, it's a tough one, dog. But we'll see. I'm not against it. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not against live streaming the game with you guys. I'm not against it. So cool you're in Azusa now. Fellow Azusian. Stay away from the Gold Line train station and stay away from the little TJ Apartments. I know what you're talking about. The Gold Line train station by Target. Ugh, yeah, scary. And the TJ Apartments, I'm guessing, are the ones by Gladstone. That's what I'm guessing. Gladstone, right? By the new Starbucks. Yeah, it's spicy that shit. But I'm not afraid of the TJ Apartments. I said, mucha gente muy decente. A lot of good, working, hard people live there. How can you beat an NL All-Star team, Papa? You guys stack the deck. When it comes to your roster, you're expected to win unless you guys beat yourselves or Dave Roberts' dumb decisions. Exactly. That's the only way we lose. The only way for the Dodgers to lose is for us to not show up or for Dave Roberts to once again get out coached and make some dumb decisions as he tends to do. So that can happen. All right. So that's pretty much it. That's it for my podcast here for the Sports Minute. Jerry G. World Series bound. Los Angeles Dodgers should be a fun series, but a series that the Dodgers should be able to handle. I'm not gonna say easily. I'm not as confident as I was with the Brewers. This is a tougher matchup. This is a better team. But I don't see Toronto beating us, Doc, at the end of the day. Okay, so Dodgers should win 4-1 or 4-2 tops. I'll stick to 4-2. I'll give Toronto a little bit more respect than that and say 4-2. All right? See you guys next week, Doc. Covina Laugh Factors this weekend. Seattle, we're coming November 1 and 2. November 1 and 2. We'll see you guys so you can drain your cries with us. And hopefully make you guys feel a little bit better by the time we get there, right? See you guys soon. I'm Jerry G. I'm out. Let's get the fuck out of here, big dog. I'm Noresio.